from the chain to Maine. I'm Wayne Scott. You're not. And with me, as always, for the 4th of July festivities, the beautiful Joni Kern. How are you?
I am well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, summertime 2024. And I have to compliment you. You dressed for the occasion.
I did. I decided to wear red today. You gave me a bad time last year.
I did.
Because I wasn't in red, white, and blue, so I decided to at least wear red this year.
I was teasing, right?
Don't you? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Don't you like that I have memory that goes back a year?
Yeah, because I don't. I'm glad one of us does.
Happy Independence Day, everybody.
A beautiful day for a parade. A little bit overcast, which is fine for us because then we don't bake. And I have to say, this is, probably our lucky 7 parade right about now that we've done this, about the 7th time. And this has got to be the largest crowd I've seen churn out from Waupaca Radioland for the 4th of July festivities down Main Street.
We have a great crowd today. I'm seeing all kinds of red, white, and blue out here.
I was here an hour early, and it was already like packing up, and I did not expect this, and I just heard a boom. That means the parade's going to start real soon. And guess what? It's going to be a stellar day. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
I had my favorite breakfast in the whole wide world.
Which is what?
Cold pizza. The day cannot go wrong.
I know. Pizza for breakfast, leftover pizza for breakfast is great.
As long as it's not the frozen cardboard, if it's like real pizza.
Yeah.
Right? And I only get that a few times a year. And then later we're going to probably go down to the park there, South Park, 11 a.m., Knights of Columbus, traditional chicken barbecue lunch, or you can get burgers. I believe they have a drive-through as well. That's a tradition going on.
They've been there forever, and their chicken is so delicious and
all the
so popular here.
All the proceeds go to local charities. So chow down.
Absolutely. Go out there. That way you don't have to cook
Yep.
until supper time at least.
And then, well, the other stuff that goes on, as always, and always a good time, chain skiers out at the Vets Home at 6 p.m. And then, of course, the big bang, the big boom, everybody's favorite part of the day, 9:30th over Shadow Lake. Fireworks.
The fireworks.
Parking by the recycling center and elsewhere. But, yeah, it is the 4th. It is summertime, and we are ready to roll.
We're going to have fun. We always do.
We might as well say thank you in advance to our crew here. We got Joe Drake on camera. Hi, Joe. And, of course, Mr. IT for the city of Waupaca, Josh Werner, running everything else. Keeping us in check and keeping us online. And so thanks to them, because otherwise I'll forget later.
Thanks, because without Josh and all of the crew, there wouldn't be.
We'd be sitting here talking to ourselves.
That's right. There wouldn't be any. There wouldn't be any parade online for people that can't make it to watch. So that's a great thing.
Now, what's crazy is I usually only see you once a year.
Usually.
And I saw you twice because I have to remind me before we leave. I have to get your autograph. You're a movie star now.
Oh yes. It was about, I don't know, what was it, about 15 seconds?
Yeah, back on track. The restoration of the Waupaca train depot.
Yes.
At
that
Gerald
Mike,
Opera House. A great documentary.
Yep.
I recommend it to anybody.
If you
by
can
the way,
see it.
If anybody watches this on YouTube, I did not grow 3 feet. Joni did not shrink 3 feet. I just happened to be sitting in a higher apparatus than she is. All right, let's go. Always starting the parade, as usual, Chief Brian Hosell, Waupaca Chief of Police.
Getting us kicked off for the day.
And people applauding as we get started here.
We love our police officers that work so hard to protect us.
Yes. Quickly followed by the Waupaca County Sheriff's Honor Guard. Salute to them. Thank you, gentlemen.
VFW, the United.
Oh.
Well, that was startling. VFW of the United States
They're
is
firing.
nonprofit veteran service organization, and I think it's important to mention that they are here to help, and they do it as a nonprofit.
Yes.
So we have the Post 1037 pickup truck, all decked out for the day. I had a friend this morning posted on Facebook. She said, "Happy birthday, America," and I thought that was so fitting. So
Absolutely.
appropriate for the day.
Well, you know Uncle Santa's going to be jumping out of a cake later, right?
Should be.
Okay.
Yep.
Another American Legion post coming. Auxiliary 161 from King. American Legion members
American Legion also
providing
serves.
potluck meals.
Yep. Serve our veterans, our families, and our communities. They've been here for over 10 years. Good for them.
We have a whole slew of American Legion posts, and they're all wonderful, and they're getting applause from everybody, which is just well deserved. Well deserved.
Without the people who have served our country, all gave some gave all,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be sitting here today with this parade.
And it sounds cliche, but it's not. It is beyond true.
It is. Absolutely. Post 226 out of Manawa's just passing by.
The 161 from King again. Maybe they were out of order. That's a nice ride. I bet you they picked that up at the Iola Car Show. Yay! Red, white, and blue everywhere.
It's always fun to be in parades and to wander. I've been in this parade a couple of times many years ago, and it's fun to walk the streets or ride in a float.
And I remember this little guy coming down the street here. This vehicle's fun.
The Almond American Legion.
Yeah. Seems like if you took that out on a golf course, a lot of people would be talking.
Probably. And there again, one of the signs on his vehicle, all gave some gave all.
Replica battleship. Sheveland Taylor post number 14. That's quite a model right there.
And next we have the Disabled American Veterans.
Yay! Oop.
They help disabled veterans in Shawano and Waupaca counties, Hortonville and Shiocton, very much in the area.
You can hear the fun. I know you can. And we got candy, people throwing out candy here.
Where's our candy bag?
The Grand Marshal Shindig, the sweetest place in Waupaca, handing out candy. And up next, the Waupaca Chamber of Commerce, of course, a co-sponsor of the parade. And they just had a very successful Strawberry Fest. Did you go?
I didn't make it this year.
It was packed. It was very good.
It always is.
Had some new stuff, had some old favorites.
Yeah.
Strawberry Fest, always the kickoff of summer. And greetings from the city of Waupaca.
And Mayor Brian Smith.
Mayor Brian Smith, who is
walking down in his red tennis shoes.
Hey. I can hardly hear myself think.
behind Mayor Smith, we have the Waupaca Area Fire District.
It's not a five-alarm fire. It's the 4th of July in Waupaca right now. I said this was the most people. I think this is the loudest parade we've been to as well.
It could be. It could be.
Hey.
I always enjoy seeing kids in the floats, in the fire trucks.
And the kids love the fire trucks.
They do. I've never been on inside a fire truck, have you?
I've never ridden in one, no. I've been inside one.
I have not. It's on my bucket list. And another of their rescue vehicles.
And just like the police officers, men and women, we say thank you to our fire districts from all over the county.
That are always there for us when we need them.
Yes. It's good to know you can dial 911 and help us on the way.
And help somebody. It's, I think that the appreciation is kind of short-lived until we actually need them and we understand how much they do for us on a daily basis.
Now, I did say I've never ridden in a fire truck, but I have ridden in an ambulance. In fact, I did ride in a Gold Cross ambulance, and they did a fine job because I'm here with you.
There you go. I was actually in an ambulance for the first time a couple of years ago in an accident.
Yeah.
I'd never been in one before, so.
It's not quite like the movies.
But they took good care of me.
Yeah. It's a little scary when things are going down, but good folks at Gold Cross Ambulance. Gold Coast. That's a sub shop. Lots of red today. Waupaca Fire Department on the way. And you know what? Maybe it's because Shindig is a Grand Marshal. I believe last year nobody was allowed to throw candy.
No, and I don't know if they're allowed, if they have to, isn't it still that no candy can be thrown from the floats? That it can only be thrown from the people on the ground?
Yeah, maybe.
And that has been
They did have helpers walking along the side of the floats.
Yep. We should mention we've got Red Level sponsors of this parade today. It's the City of Waupaca, of course, Community First Credit Union, Farmers State Bank, Town of Farmington, L&L Propane, and the Waupaca Foundry are all Red Level sponsors of this parade today.
Of course, the Waupaca Foundry. And we'll get to white and blue later.
We will do that. New London Fire Department is right here in front of us.
In fact, we'll do white right now. A.J. Holly and Sons Funeral Home, thank you. Neville Motors of Waupaca, and of course, Knights of Columbus. We fine chicken and burgers on the way, coming soon.
Thank you for sponsoring the parade and making this work for the community.
And here we go, the Iola and Rural Fire Department, Engine 924. Thank you for your service.
And next, we have Ogdensburg Fire Department in their fire truck. Kind of like seeing this parade of all of these fire vehicles going
I hope there's
past
no
us.
fire in any surrounding areas at the moment.
I'm sure they have spares.
I'm sure
just
they're
in
well
case.
equipped.
I'm sure they are. Annual pancake breakfast, they're saying, the third Sunday in October.
I don't even want to think about October.
I know, but I do like thinking about pancakes.
This is true.
I think you started it with your pizza this morning
Oh.
for breakfast.
See, a lot of people don't like that, and I commend you that you're a fan.
The Scandinavia Fire Department, all volunteers.
All right, let's get rid of this.
And next we have the Waupaca Travel Center.
If you need a tow job, that's where to go.
And great food.
Well, I don't know now because they changed ownership of part of that the travel center. The Klismas, I believe, still own the automotive side, and new owners in the restaurant side.
Oh,
And I'm not even sure if they're open yet, but who knows? Of course, have to remind everybody. It goes without saying. Fireworks are dangerous, so please, if you're blowing off fireworks tonight, make sure you supervise the children. Wear eye protection, and alcohol and fireworks do not mix. I did find some fun tips of when to call 911 and when not to call 911 on July 4th. Okay? If your neighbor's house is on fire, it's okay to call 911.
probably a good idea.
If your neighbor is lighting off fireworks, it's the 4th of July. You don't have to dial. Okay, if body parts have landed in your yard, it's okay to dial 911. Unfortunately, if your dog or baby can't sleep, we sympathize, but that's not a reason to call 911. If your uncle is having chest pains, please dial. If he simply ate all of the potato salad, never mind. And lastly, if someone's been injured by fireworks, definitely call. If your neighbor is blasting God Bless America on repeat, let it go for an hour or so.
Let it go for now. And here's the Knights of Columbus.
I agree with this list wholeheartedly.
That is fun.
I like the potato salad one.
The potato salad one is nice, but the body parts falling from the
Yeah.
sky is a little strange picture, but it was that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think I'd be, where's my phone?
Yeah, really.
Do I have reception? Where am I?
Yeah. Then we have the Blue Level sponsors
Okay.
for the parade today. Community Insurance. Thank you.
I think we're about to get saved.
Folks Brothers Construction is a Blue Level sponsor. H.H. Hinder Brewing Company, Shindig Waupaca, Torberg's, Bank First, and Jansen Accounting. We had a little space between a couple of things, and we want to thank
And some
all
of
our
some of
sponsors.
my favorite people are coming up next. Mobility for Vets Wheelchair Shop. Service anybody in need of mobility services, from power chairs and scooters to wheelchairs, walkers, rollators, etc. I am sitting on one right now, and I will use it to walk out of here when we are done. So I can personally tell you that they do a fine job.
And they serve the entire state of Wisconsin.
And even
which
though
also
they
is
say
nice.
mobility, I just want to make sure we reiterate that it says mobility for vets, but it's for anybody that is in need of assistance
To be
moving
mobile.
around.
And almost everybody has a time in their life when they need a little bit of assistance. So it's nice that they're
And sometimes it comes sooner than you expect.
Yeah, really.
You know what I'm
or
talking
more,
about.
or more surprising. Absolutely. Yeah.
Lots of candy. If you like sugar, this is the
is-
place to be today.
Come on down. I think the kids are getting their I'll tell you a really scary story since we have a minute.
Yeah.
I was just a little child. I was probably 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah.
And we went to a parade, and I was like going out into the street to pick up candy, and I picked up this, what I thought was a piece of candy, and carried back. It was actually a lit cherry bomb that was in the palm of my hand.
Oh, that's not good.
and burned a hole in my hand. It was a dud, thank goodness, or I would have lost my entire hand when that blew up.
Did they find the culprit?
They narrowed it. Since I grew up in Minnesota, so they got a hold of the parade people, narrowed it down to a few people, and there was no candy allowed off of the floats for years afterwards.
Yeah, you can see why.
Yeah, for that
Strike
reason.
up the band, Waupaca City Band on a Folks Brothers semi-trailer. City Band playing all June and July of June. June is over. They'll be playing the rest of the month at South Park.
Under the direction of Shanna Rodney.
Who wrote this? Strike up the band.
Excellent job.
Okay, Joni, I think you, me, and Josh should hop on this next thing here, this 3-person bike.
And have some fun.
All decked out in red, white, and blue.
I don't think I've ever seen a 3-person bike.
Nobody's pedaling either. Do you notice that? They're just using the goes. Hi.
They'd be going too fast. That's a fun little bike. Be great for a parent with a couple of kids.
Tell me about Casey Lake 4-H.
It's a local 4-H club. Great fun and experiences for all ages. Come and join your local 4-H and experience the endless opportunities of fun and learning. Consider joining 4-H. Make new friends, make memories. I was in 4-H the whole time I was growing up.
Now, see, I was going to tell you, I do have a memory. But you probably had to tell me 6 times before I remembered that you were in 4-H. But I was like, "Is this?" The whole time
I was growing up.
That's why I said, 4-H. Tell me about 4-H. See how this works?
It's a great organization. Teaches skills. It teaches. You get to bring I used to bake cookies. Got a grand champion ribbon on my snickerdoodles one year.
Yep.
All kinds of ways. It just is a great service for our kids.
Have to admit, it's nice to have a place to shop in Waupaca. Everyday hometown, your department retail store.
Yep.
On Fulton Street.
With their Circus Calliope. Look at that.
That is old. And that is fun. Everyday hometown. Up next, this is very important, Trinity Lutheran Church. They're collecting non-perishable food items and monetary donations for the Waupaca area food pantry today.
If you can give,
so they have
do.
They have carts out here. So if you happen to bring any non-perishables, or if you'd like to make a monetary donation, goes to a good cause.
And it serves the community. Look, they've got some bags of stuff already in there. There's somebody else putting some canned food in there. Good for them.
And with today's economy, they get about $300 worth of groceries in there already.
Right. There's a lot of people that are hurting.
Cottage Garden Farms, established in 1992. Home garden, decor, and gift shop. Look at this fun guy. Happy 4th of July.
He's having all kinds of fun.
Yeah.
On his.
He is in the mood to party.
And coming up,
that's Joe's best friend.
We have the Waupaca County Theater.
And I cannot wait. Conjunction Junction, what's your function? Schoolhouse Rock. Live Junior and Little Shop of Horrors.
26 years they have been operating in the area. Long history.
And these shows are going to be at the Waupaca Middle School, no charge. Last year I think it was Madagascar Junior. This year we get the Little Shop of Horrors. Oh yeah, yeah!
Yay.
Talented kids having a lot of fun. And there's Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just a Bill, only a Bill sitting on Capitol Hill. When Schoolhouse Rock started, I was a kid. I didn't realize that those cartoons were actually teaching me stuff. July 19th, 20th, 22nd, and 23rd for Schoolhouse Rock. And what are the dates for Little Shop of Horrors? July 27th, 28th, August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
That is.
Okay, Central Sands Community High School, tuition-free public Waldorf-inspired public charter in Amherst. Project-based learning serves students in grades 9 to 12.
Tuition-free public school is a great thing. Amherst is just down the road.
All right.
Having a good time.
And
on
here's
their
some
float.
people that I know a few things about because they sponsor Good News Waupaca on Waupaca Radio. The Rotary Club of Waupaca do great charity work throughout the community. And it's Mike Ollinger driving the pickup truck.
Thank you to Neville Motors. We have seen
Exchange students from our sister city, Mitoyo, Japan.
huge thanks to Neville Motors, who provides a lot of the vehicles that go through this parade. Every single year they do that. Very community involved.
Okay, we got some lawn tractors and a big, a big regular tractor. It's the County Line Trailblazers Snowmobile Club of Waupaca, of course.
We don't have any snow today.
No, that's why they have the pavement tractors or whatever. You butters around, you'll see them.
Snow will be here. Snow will be here.
No.
Pretty soon.
If every winter was like last winter, we're good.
Good to see them. Star Level sponsors. Let's get them in here and thank them.
Okay.
Star Level sponsors for the parade: Fox Valley Memory Project, Premier Community Bank,
My bank.
United Country Udonian Salon, and Waupaca Township.
There's
all
there's
Star Level sponsors.
There's a fun pavement skidoo.
That's an old sled there. Waupaca County Line Trailblazers.
Here's something else the kids are gonna love. Volks Brothers Construction bringing in the big gear right behind the County Line Trailblazers.
Volks Brothers has been in this area since 1946.
That's a long time.
58 years, if 44, 60,
Yeah.
almost 70 years here. Diversified Construction and Materials Company provides earth moving, site work, property improvement. Also very involved in the Waupaca community. Thank you, Volks Brothers.
Oh, this is still part of the. We're still on the Trailblazers.
here it comes, folks.
Yeah, it's getting warm out.
We were a float ahead.
We don't know where we're going, but we're way ahead of schedule.
Everybody is.
The gas fumes from that snowmobile got to me, or that pavement mobile, or whatever it is.
You can use whatever excuse you want.
Okay. I just had a brain fart. How's that?
There you go.
Okay, what character is on the beach? I like this. I'll go sit on the beach with those folks. I think Folks has a mascot. I love it, a beach with red, white, and blue palm trees. My kind of place. Okay, coming up next, State Representative Kevin Peterson.
Represents the new 57th Assembly District, which includes Waupaca, Waushara, Outagamie, Winnebago, and Adams counties.
I know Kevin. Hey, here he comes.
How's everyone doing? Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July,
Happy
sir.
4th of July.
Great weather, great day out.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
When I landed, here's a story about Mr. Peterson. When I landed in Waupaca over a dozen years ago, he installed my dish television in my apartment
Did he really?
that I wasn't supposed to have because I was in an apartment. All right, we talked about it. We're going to talk about again the Iola Car Show meeting of the muscle next weekend.
July 11th to the 13th.
Allie from Iola, how are you? She was on Good News Waupaca a little while ago. Special guests at the car show this year, the people from Happy Days. We're talking Danny Most, Ralph Melf, Potsy, Anson Williams, and of course, the Fonz. Hey.
Henry Winkler.
Meeting of the Muscle. It's going to be a fun one at the Iola Car Show. 2,500 show cars.
That's a big show. Been out there. It's hard to cover the whole thing in just a day. Make a weekend of it. You could go out there and you can camp. All kinds of stuff going on. People to see.
KRP Towing.
In their flatbed tow truck.
Red, white, and blue.
If you need to get somewhere and your own wheels aren't working, they're the people to call.
Well, I have a feeling that the people from H.H. Hinder Brewing, not
Did
Hinder.
I mispronounce
When
that?
you mentioned the sponsors, it is H.H. Hinder because it makes sense when you stop in and grab a Hinder and relax in their beautiful beer garden.
And they are a blue level
while
sponsor
you get your
for this parade.
while you get your Hinder in gear.
Now I will never forget that, how that
No.
is done. 2020 winner of the
Whoa.
Great American
Hey, I got a koozie.
Great
I
American
grabbed an H.H. Hinder.
Beer
Thank you.
Festival.
I didn't know what was flying at me there for a second. I was ready to duck.
We assume it's candy.
Yeah.
Nobody has delivered us any candy yet.
Anyway, Bethany Holmes.
Now there's a fun looking car.
That looks like it's right out of Speed Racer. That was an old cartoon, Japanese anime, one of the first, like back in the 70s. If you're a fan, that looks like something Racer X would have driven. Zitlo Stump Grinders with an Uncle Sam ATV. Or is this still part of, I don't know, but it looks fun.
Throwing some small beach balls out.
Oh man, beach balls, candies, koozies.
Little bit of everything for us here
Everything
today.
going on here today.
Let's go back to the sponsors just because they deserve such a huge thank you.
Fox Valley Memory Project. I think we already did the sponsor. You want to do them again?
They deserve lots of thank yous.
Of course, the City of Waupaca. Farmers State Bank and Community First Credit Union. Town of Farmington L&L Propane. Waupaca Foundry. And the Waupaca Area Convention and Visitor Bureau. Sponsors of the fireworks this evening. The Big Bang, the Big Boom.
At dusk.
South Park, 9:30-ish. And our friends at the lakes will be playing patriotic music during the fireworks, so we invite you to check that out, 92.7. Waupaca Youth Hockey.
So you go from the parade here where we're all having such a good time. You go up to the park, Knights of Columbus for the chicken barbecue.
Yep.
And then you hang out, and then you go to the Shadow Lake for the fireworks
Don't
tonight.
forget the chain skiers, 6 o'clock at the Betts Home.
And the chain skiers.
Waupaca Youth Hockey, Waupaca Area Youth Hockey, available for ages 3 to 14 in and around Waupaca. Fine folks.
Look at that little
I like
Dalmatian.
the little dog. Dalmatian.
With his boots to
He's
keep
got
his feet.
blue boots on, his red bandana. He's
Yep,
ready.
he's ready.
All these things are going to get hot if they light this thing up. Yep, it's coming. Here it comes.
And here's Remax Lions Real Estate.
They always bring the fire to the parade. Oh, we got some candy.
Did you catch that?
No, I did not catch that. This police officer behind me is stepping on it, actually. Honestly,
He is stepping.
I can't get it.
That's all right, but thanks for the candy. We
I couldn't make that up.
appreciate the thought. I touched it as it went flying past, but I'm not a great catch. So
No, you ducked so it would hit me in the face.
there you go. I know my things.
Yeah. She can't catch, but she's agile.
I can get out of the way pretty well.
All right. Oh, there's our friend, McGruff. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for fighting crime. Chief Hosell, good to see you, sir. Happy 4th, everybody.
We did get some nice photos of Mr. Warner back there behind the scenes.
That-
All right. Beautiful.
That's good.
Thanks for coming to see us, McGruff. Seems like a warm day for McGruff to be wearing a trench coat. But that's his signature superhero fighting crime outfit.
That's right.
I think it makes his sniffer work better. Oh, there's the fire. We don't need the heat. It's perfect outside.
It is one of those. We've done some parades in a lot of heat. We were talking this morning. We have yet to do a parade in the rain. I hope I didn't jinx us for next year.
There is a prediction of some spotty rain this evening, but I'm going to just use my, my spidey sense and I'll put a phone call into Mother Nature, and we'll see if we can make the rain not happen until after the fireworks.
After the fireworks. And here we've got the Scandinavia Booster Club.
Of course, the Scandinavia Corn Roast coming up August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Tractor pulls, live music, and of course, corn on the cob.
That is some delicious corn on the cob out there,
Nothing says Wisconsin in the summertime like corn on the cob, and I like the Viking. He's even dressed warmer than McGruff was.
Yes. All ready for that in August. There are so many. It's one of the nice things about the Waupaca area is all of the activities that go on all summer long into the fall.
All kinds of politics, all kinds of elections, all kinds of things going on in our country this year. This is the Republican Party, Trump 2024, Save America. It seems like every year that we do this, things get a little stranger and stranger and stranger. But last time I checked, the flag is still red, white, and blue. The The stripes are still there. The stars are still there. God bless America.
We are still a free country.
Yeah, just go vote, people. Don't freak out. Just ride her out. We'll be okay. We'll be all right.
Election years are always a little bit.
Oh, and
more
this one's going to be zanier than
This
you've ever noticed.
I do like the elephant, though. That would look great in my yard, by the way. Do like that.
Put a flag over it.
I think if I put that in the middle of my horse pasture, my horse would probably be scared to death.
You think?
Which would be a lot
Well,
of
then
fun here
you gotta put an elephant sound
for a little
effect.
bit. There you go.
Okay, Dayton Community Connection. Believe in helping their neighbors. That's the way they set up volunteer opportunities for those who want to give back to their community. Neighbors helping neighbors. That's Dayton Community Connection. You gotta love parades because it gives people an excuse to it's almost like Halloween. People can just dress up kooky and just have fun and
Do whatever they want.
Let loose for an hour.
Yep.
Or actually for the whole day.
For the whole day.
It's the holiday.
Or for the whole weekend, with July 4th being on a Thursday this year.
Yeah.
It's almost as if when the July 4th is during the week, in the middle of the week, it's almost as if the whole holiday is 2 weekends.
Is that the gentleman from... Oh, it almost looked like Back on Track. People we know, though, the America Historical Society of Waupaca.
Which works hard to preserve the history of Waupaca and the Chain of Lakes area.
Tracy Barrett is the head of the Historical Society here in Waupaca. That's an old John Deere tractor. 1931. And trailer. I wasn't even born then. Can you believe that?
Part of what the Waupaca Historical Society is part of what helped the rebuilding of the train depot. The
Absolutely.
Train depot.
They hold events out there. Waupaca Area Genealogical Society celebrating 30 years, also part of the Historical Society.
Great local resource if you want to find out about your family ancestry.
And we told you it's election year. We had the Republicans go by. Well, here's the Waupaca County Democratic Party. Biden-Harris.
And again, go vote.
Yeah.
Let your opinion be heard.
Yep.
Believe in who you want to believe in.
We have to get back to people realizing that we're not supposed to hate each other based on who we vote for. Like, we can disagree on politicians and still be friends. It's okay.
You know what, Wayne? We're not supposed to hate each other.
Period. Right?
Right?
Yeah. Seems very polarizing at times, but we'll, like I said, we'll get through it.
I have a sign at home that says "Because Nice Matters,"
Yeah.
and I think that would be pretty appropriate in a whole lot of different.
All right,
Instances.
Waupaca Area Regional Ministry. Somebody having fun on a tuba.
3 United Methodist churches.
I told you it was a good time to be.
Consolidate Worship, Crystal Lake,
Parade's a perfect time to be
Parfreyville.
silly.
and First UMC. Supporting the local community.
I think he's trying out for the Waupaca County band that went by earlier. Or he's late to the parade.
He just wanted to be a solo artist today.
Guess who's coming up next? Miss Liberty. I see the Statue of Liberty. That looks like a convertible PT Cruiser, but I could be wrong on that. It is a convertible, and according to this, it's sponsored by the Granite Cellar, which is right at the end of Main Street near the beginning of the parade, lower level of the Danes Hall.
Stop in. Saturdays 4 to 10 p.m. and Sundays from 10:30 to 2 with the rest of the days of the week.
Tuesdays through Thursdays, 4 to 9, spirits and food. And I know they do. They've done some trivia nights and karaoke nights and just some fun stuff.
Great place to go hang out with family and friends.
All right. Roger Roth for Congress. Roger Roth is an Iraq War veteran, home builder, small business owner, and father of 5. Running for Congress in Northeast Wisconsin. And if you're running in the Northeast of Wisconsin, you don't have red, white, and blue, you might as well have blaze orange.
There you go.
That makes sense. Now we're going to go flying, Joni.
EAA, Chapter 444. Another huge Wisconsin happening. People come from all over the world.
Providing
to the
kids
EAA.
airplane rides and educational classes, as well as helping grow aviation in Waupaca.
Yep, Chapter 444 is based at the Waupaca Airport.
Fly that plane right over to the Rustic Woods campground. Full service bar, restaurant, and of course, hard to be called a campground without a campground.
Gotta have the camping opportunity in there.
And this is the time of the year to do it. And there's your favorite, the barrel cars, Joni.
Those are so fun.
I keep threatening to scrunch myself into one of these days just for the photo op. But I have a feeling you'd have to leave me in there until the next parade, next July 4th.
Probably. much more suited for smaller humans.
Yes. And there are a couple of kids in there having a good old time.
We're going to thank some sponsors again. I'm going to do this, and then you can talk a little bit about all the happenings today. Okay. White level sponsors for this parade: A.J. Holly and Sons Funeral Home, Neville Motors of Waupaca, and the Knights of Columbus, all white level sponsors for this parade. So what all is going on today that we have to go to?
I think we've covered it, but we'll do it again in case you're just joining us. After the parade, we're going down to South Park for the Knights of Columbus Chicken Barbecue and Burger Lunch. A Chain Skiers, Vets Home, 6 p.m. And, of course, the fireworks at Shadow Lake, 9:30-ish.
Makes for a fun day.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Sheneke?
All right, Jeremy Sheneke, candidate and campaign committee for Waupaca County Register of Deeds. Of course, Trinity Lutheran is also on hand. They're collecting non-perishable foods and monetary donations for the Waupaca Food Pantry today.
Please give if you can.
With all the candy, I hope we have some people out here with insulin. But, well, the ambulance did go by earlier. So.
Right, and I think the whole insulin emergency would be a good reason to call 911.
Yeah.
We could add that to your list.
Yeah, we can add that to the list.
Yep.
Up next, Trail Life Troop Wisconsin 0316. Boys organization built on building biblically sound men. Well, that sounds like a good plan.
Any organization that helps kids become
Adults.
responsible, mature, happy, giving
Yeah.
adults is a great program.
And they look like they have the tent ready for the Rustic Woods campground. And here comes a 1951 Ford F1. Right out of Mayberry or someplace like that, it seems. Waupaca Rental Center.
Serving the community since 2011 under new ownership in 2021.
Recently moved to the Industrial Park building.
Hoping to fill the community's rental needs. Waupaca Rental Center.
We're coming up on the hour mark here for the 4th of July parade in Waupaca, Wisconsin 2024. This is a good one this year. More candy. Actually, those look like the ice pops.
That's what I was.
I could go for one of those.
That's what I was thinking.
I'd like a blue one, please. Or red. Yeah, that piece of candy is squished. What else you got going on this summer? You got any vacations planned or anything?
Nope. We've had a lot of rain this summer. Mowing, keeping up on the mowing is
Hang
is
with
a
the
chore-
horses?
a chore this summer.
Okay.
Taking care of the horses. Enjoying the warmer weather. How about you?
Oh, you know me. I'm always, I got at least one concert a month, basically two. So I was in Skokie, Illinois a couple weeks ago, and let's see, I'll be in Wittenberg, and I'll be in Milwaukee, and all over the place. Green Bay. Here's our friends, the Waupaca Chain Skiers. We mentioned that they'll be at the Veterans Home this evening, Rainbow Lake. 52 years of water ski shows. These kids do a great job.
And the shows are free. So you can go enjoy them.
Yep.
And
Oh, they're going to make me nervous. Here we go. Doing the pyramid on the pavement. Aye. They do this to me every year. I want to have a heart attack.
It's a URL code.
Now imagine doing this on water, on skis, while a boat's moving.
exactly.
You got to be out of your mind. Oh, they're going to
They're going to go even farther. Up they go.
All right. Give a round
There
of
they
applause. Yeah. Unbelievable.
That looks hard to do on dry land. I think that would take a lot of practice.
It's probably one of those things where it's actually easier on skis than it is on dry land. It's possible.
Maybe. I used to water ski a lot as a kid. That was a long time ago.
Water ski show tonight, 6 o'clock at the Wisconsin Veterans Home in King.
Yeah.
Come on out, it's completely free and open to the public.
He is just reminding us of the water ski show and
Mary
King.
B. Keene for Register of Deeds. We just had Mr. Roth. Now we have Mary B. If you think this wagon is old, You should see the deeds. I'm sorry, the records in the registered deeds office. Bayville Repair, this is a big truck. It's a 50-ton tow truck. Tractor and trailer repair with heavy duty towing. No kidding.
50 ton is a big tow.
That's what you call when the 18-wheeler goes over. Or the tank gets stuck. We've had snowmobile, we've had hockey, we've had skiers, we've had actors and actresses, and now we have the Waupaca Youth Wrestling Club. Volunteer nonprofit organization training youth mentally and physically to apply hard work on and off the mat, driving personal and educational growth.
And we were just talking about this.
Absolutely.
About how organizations prepare kids for being
young adults.
Productive adults.
I don't know what this is.
I think
that's
this
part of
is
the wrestling
part of the
club.
wrestling.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I was just thinking.
Because I'm looking behind it going, yeah, that's not.
They have a wrestling uniform on the side of the car.
There you go.
That'll give it away.
That'll red, white, and blue, by the way. All right, here comes another what we call a monster vehicle. Maybe this is the kind of vehicle that Fable Towing would take care of. It's the Waupaca County Highway Department with a big cat I don't know, plow, tractor.
It's a good time to remind everybody, nobody likes to have to slow down for summer road construction, but please do keep your eyes out.
Yes.
Keep everyone safe. We like our better roads.
And, unfortunately, summertime is the best time for construction to happen.
It is.
So it has to.
As they say in Wisconsin, it's you have two seasons,
Yeah,
winter and road construction.
Saying hello to our friends from the Waupaca Senior Center. Provides adults 50 years and older opportunities for wellness, education, and recreation.
And they are having a good time today. Playing some music for us.
Oh, it's the Cardio Drummers. I know those folks. We see them every 4th of July. We see them at Arts on the Square, and they're always having a great time. Can't have the Cardio Drummers without rock steady boxing when you're talking about the Waupaca Senior Center.
They do a great job of getting seniors involved. You only have to be 50 years old, which isn't that senior, but
which means I'm senior.
I know. Right. I did that a while ago.
Okay, I've been looking forward to this. This is a Cloud9 Fire Show, part of the Flow Art community.
At the Rec Center of Waupaca,
yeah,
flow shows.
Drop-in classes, basically Monday through Friday, and you can go to one, you can go to them all. Two of these young ladies were on Good News Waupaca yesterday, And it just sounds like a great time. And there they are. Hey. Explore a fun way to dance and exercise. Hula hoop dance tips and tricks.
The Hula Hoop Classic. Something we did as kids. We never knew we were doing good exercise when we were playing with the hula hoops as kids.
Well, it was funny. I said, how'd you get into the hula hoop? They're like, oh, we just want to bring it to the younger generation. I'm like, you are the younger generation.
Yeah, really.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Big in the 50s and then the 70s, and then it kind of disappeared for a minute.
And here is Alter Metal Recycling. Their big recycling dumpster. Scrap metal recycling is what they do.
That's a lot of a metal in that rig.
They could put a lot of metal in that. So if they break down, they need that 50-ton tow truck we just saw down the street.
Probably two of them. Very possible. We have more candy and another snowmobile club on the way. This one from the Scandinavia Viking Snowmobile Club.
Handing out water, he is.
Well, that's a good plan.
Keeping everybody hydrated.
That's an air horn. No doubt about it.
And here's the rest of their float, Scandinavia Vikings Snowmobile Club.
And that's one thing I said, you know, if every winter was like last winter, it'd be good. But unfortunately, for the people that love snowmobiling and skiing and all of those winter activities, last winter was not a good one for them.
Very, very dry.
So I hope they get a little more this year.
Lots of...
I do have a heart.
There's lots of winter lovers up here. Snowshoeing and, like you said, skiing and snowmobiling and ice fishing.
But it is July 4th.
I know.
And I don't want to talk about it.
Summer activities.
79 degrees, little breeze, not too humid, partly sunny, perfect day for a parade. Manawa
Fire Department is up next.
Had a little hiccup there in my throat.
Doing a raffle for that ATV.
I think I could get in trouble driving that thing.
You own place out in the country. Those are very handy to have.
Well, I live over in the Covered Bridge area, and I see ATVs all the time.
Yep.
People treat it like a park. But most of them are very respectful of speed limits, and so we appreciate that. Wausau Homes on the way. Last minute fill in for the Waupaca 4th of July parade. Build
through the winter.
Moving in spring, Wausau Homes. Of course, what's a parade without the Waupaca County Fairest of the Fair? Actually, looks like we have two Fairest of the Fairs. beautiful ladies representing the Waupaca County Fair. It's August 21st through the 25th. Looking forward to that, as always.
They'll have a lot of fun doing that, being the fairest of the fair this summer.
I think we break down a lot in Waupaca County because here's Waupaca Towing and Service. Call us, no job too small or too big. Waupaca Towing and Service. And Joni, I think that's going to put a cap on
The parade this year.
2024.
Wasn't that fabulous?
Yes, we have the Waupaca Area Fire District bringing up the rear, but of course they were already near the beginning of the parade. I think it's just to let everyone know that the festivities are over for this part of the day, but it does not mean that the 4th of July celebration is over. Of course, we're going down to South Park for the Knights of Columbus chicken barbecue or cheeseburger lunch. Shane Skiers, Vets Home at 6. And, of course, the big bang, the big boom, the fireworks.
Fireworks at dusk at about 9:30 over Shadow Lake.
And I should mention that Knights of Columbus also providing the popcorn wagon for the fireworks. So it's
if you didn't get enough candy this morning, if you don't get enough chicken and burgers at South Park, you got popcorn to look forward to.
Like
this
I said,
evening.
it's like Halloween. It's a junk food
It
day,
is.
and that's okay. Everybody, be careful if you're blowing up fireworks. Like we said, we make light of some things and we crack some jokes, but that's serious biz. You don't want to end up hurt. You don't want to end up in the hospital. Joni, always a pleasure to celebrate the 4th of July with you.
Always good to be here with you.
We'd like to thank Waupaca Radio Land. Thanks again to Joe Drake on camera, Josh Werner running all the IT stuff, all the technical stuff for the city of Waupaca. I'm Wayne Scott, Joni Kern. Thank you for listening. Happy birthday, America. Happy 4th of July, Waupaca Radio Land. See ya.